a lot of people relax when their name get called, but there's a lot of guys whose name they didn't get called, and that are hungry. So this is the journey just began. Now you got to actually, maintain it and put a print on your legacy. That's kind of where my mindset was when I got drafted. I was humbled very quick. Third overall pick, I was coming in, thought I was going to be a starter. I had to take the back seat and play the bench. And so it humbled me from the beginning. And then I just continue to work, continue to figure it out. And these guys over here gave me an opportunity of a lifetime.
Good! He got it! James Harden, a flamethrower!
He choked, just like he choked with Oklahoma City off the bench as a sixth man, which really is his best role. I mean, he's too good to be kept as a sixth man, but the problem with James Harden is he's what I would call a dead-end player, which means that he's so good, he will be the primary ball handler on some team. He will be the primary offensive option on a playoff team, but he's simply not good enough as that guy.
The All-Star Game is a collection of the NBA's best players.
Yeah.
Where do you think you rank in that right now?
What do you mean?
Where do you think you rank among the NBA's best players right now?
I feel like I'm the best player. Like I just said, every single year I try to get better. You figure different things out that didn't work the year before and things that did work the year before, and add more to your game every single summer. So from getting traded to having my own franchise, and then you got to figure out how to be a leader, as a whole. And so it took time, year by year by year. And then just these last 2 years is probably the most comfortable that I've been playing the game of basketball. And I'm sure you can tell on the court. So like you said, we came up short a little bit this year. And this summer we train and get ready for next year, and try to win it.
Well, Daryl Morey, your general manager, had a great line to kind of address all of that. He said, being different doesn't really get appreciated until it works.
Yeah, or when I'm done. When it's all said and done, they'll appreciate it more. But I wish I could just run 7 feet and run and just dunk.
This was the biggest superstar meltdown we have witnessed since LeBron James in the 2011 NBA Finals. No Kawhi Leonard, no Tony Parker, both of whom were NBA Finals MVPs. And as I tweeted just before the game, all the pressure last night was on the home team to hold serve with no Kawhi and get it back to San Antonio for Game 7. And right on cue, James Harden unraveled under that pressure.
The NBA's own website has an MVP ladder, their rankings for MVP. They list the top 5 players. You're not even in there, James.
I know, that's crazy.
What do you think of that?
And I still lead the league in scoring.
Third straight year you've led the league in scoring.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
That's something I can't control. If around the league, there's getting double teamed. Like if you name the top 5 players that are getting double teamed around the league, there's going to be notice. People are going to say, "Oh, he's getting double teamed," or he sees a double team. He sees a trap at half court every single night. And nobody's mentioning that. I'm not the type to go out there and say it or broadcast it. I'm just going to try to go out there and win games.
Giannis Antetokounmpo makes a joke on the air about, I want to take someone who can pass. I'm taking Kemba Walker instead of James Harden.
I average more assists than him, I think.
You ranked 10th in assists going into the All-Star break, and Kemba ranked 36th in assists going into the All-Star break.
I don't see what the joke is, but I didn't even see it. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. I just know none of them can mess with me. Sixth man of the year to the MVP. Shout out to all the youngest, man. I got a dream. It's a vision out there. Go take it. Go chase that dream. Right. Like that takes no skill at all. I got to actually learn how to play basketball, how to have skill. I take that any day.
Do you think that in the end, a title is going to give you the respect that you think you deserve?
It is, and I will get it.
You feel confident about that?
Yes. Very. Well, my work ethic has always been there, but like a lot of players are in the gym just working on a lot of nothing, and as the time goes on and I get, I'm put in certain situations throughout the course of the season. That summer I go in the gym and I work on, what needs to be worked on. I don't go in there just to waste time. And so that's kind of been my mindset in the summer while I'm training and then carrying on, over to the season. And then that season, I figure out, you know, what I was great at, figure out things I could be better at, and then try to work on it that summer. So it's just a progression, you know, and it's every single year. It doesn't stop, you know, because, you know, as we all know, talent gets younger and they get better, you know, so you got to be able to make sure that you prepare. I mean, obviously, you know, losing and not, you know, holding up that championship at the end of the year, but I mean, I'm a workaholic. I work every single day, you know, and not just physically, but mentally as well. So nothing was different. You know, I was in the gym, same routines, locked in, and not worried about the year before. But nothing was different. You know, and like you said, I play in the Drew League just to humble me, just to, you know, always remember where I come from. And the same thing, I'll play this summer as well.
And the Kia NBA Most Valuable Player goes to James Harden, the Houston Rockets.